Welcome back to episode 25 of the Dilks Musk. Joined with you by JD and Chris, like usual.
That's right.
And I had an eventful day yesterday with the Phillies. See, what happened to me was I went on FanDuel and I had a $5 casino credit in FanDuel, which you can't use casino credits on FanDuel for like sports betting.
Yeah.
Well, I used that $5 and I turned it into $8, which I was able to then put $8 on the Phillies to win.
Yeah.
But I chose them minus 1.5, so it paid out like $12. So I ended up winning $20 last night on a free $5 chip.
We did win last night, right? 4-2.
Yeah, and that's how I won my $20 is because of that. So tonight I did a 5-team parlay. And for $10 to win $2.95.
You mean we started at the bottom of the blender?
And then we worked our way. And then I also did another one for the Reds game. I did the Reds to win. I did Ellie De La Cruz to hit a home run, and the over be 8.5.
The Reds are not even that good, JD.
They're pretty damn good. They're up there.
When?
They're ahead of us in standings. Did you know that?
Yeah, they're also roided up and using corked bats.
No, they're not. Calm down. You better calm down with that. So
you said you wrote some things down.
Did you see the trade today?
No.
Oh, well, Justin Verlander, who just
is in the Rangers.
No, that's Max Scherzer.
Scherzer.
He just left the Mets to go to the Rangers. Well, Houston then said, well, we want Justin Verlander back from the Mets. So Justin Verlander left the Astros last year and then went to the Mets. He spent 5 months with the Mets and got traded back to the Astros.
So now Mets have no pitching.
Yeah, they lost their 2 top pitchers. Go Mets.
Ah!
They seem to know what they're doing over there.
Jerry, should we call Jessica?
For what?
As like a test?
What's the test?
To see if she answers.
Oh. Here we go.
Could Jessica go 0 for 2 on podcast? Right now she's looking at it. JD. Nah. Maybe. Write the voicemail. Throw that phone, Jess.
She didn't put me right to voicemail.
Oh no, it's so funny that she's not answering again.
Your call has been forwarded.
Classic.
You can't say that didn't sting.
Oh my god, that's so classic.
Maybe she'll be like, I'll call back. It was an emergency.
No, she's not calling back.
Live fit.
Is that a Monsters Coca-Cola? Sir? Is that... Did you say live fit and then took a big sip of a Monsters Coca-Cola?
It's the first time in a while I haven't had a Celsius this late in the day. So...
Gee, that Coca-Cola has more caffeine than a Celsius.
I'm not talking about caffeine. I just got McDonald's, sir. So I got a Coke with no ice, like usual.
You got a double cheeseburger? Two?
Only ketchup and mayo.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I put only ketchup and mayonnaise on it. I don't like mustard.
Mayo on a double cheeseburger?
Hell yeah, it's delicious.
Dude,
You
used to hate mayo.
It is so good on it. Oh my god. I can't explain how good it is.
Have you ever had a cheesesteak with mayo on it? That's phenomenal.
Not yet, but I would consider trying it.
It's really good.
I would consider doing if it was like Antone's.
Yeah, ketchup and mayo.
Yeah, I would have to try it with Antone's. It does
yellow mustard.
No, you lose me there. I don't like mustard. A few weeks ago, my McDonald's came and they put diced onions and pickles and
That's
mustard.
the best type of sandwich.
I got as much scraped off of it as I possibly could, and then ate as sub voted. I got my money back.
JD, you did not write in saying my meal was wrong at McDonald's.
I sure did, and I got my $7 back.
JD,
Why wouldn't I? They got my
why
order
would you?
because it's $8, sir.
It's a double cheeseburger.
Well, they charge like $9 on cash on DoorDash. So it's not my fault DoorDash charges so much. Got to make it up somehow.
You are ridiculous, sir.
That's what some people have said.
Did you know that my Jets are going to beat the Eagles this year, Week 6?
Why do you say that?
We got Aaron Rodgers.
I know that.
And the Eagles have no one over in the safety position. So he's just going to be pop passing right over the middle.
Oh, is it just easy as that? You're calling it now?
Flick of the wrist.
Can you even do that? Let me see what the odds are.
They're not going to have odds for a Week 6 game.
It's worth a shot. I'm curious now.
It's going to be Jets minus 20. Did you hear me?
Jets minus 20.
Yep.
I don't think that you know how numbers work, sir.
Oh, I do.
You can only do week 1.
Who the Jets have Week 1?
The Bills in New York.
Oh, it's a Monday night game.
It's a Monday night game.
Is there an echo in the room?
What?
I said it's a Monday night game. You said it's a Monday night game. I said, is there an echo in the room?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, Jets are only Bills are favored to win that, but it's only a 0.15 spread.
I'm telling you, Jets are going at least 10-6 this year.
I don't doubt that at all. I mean, you guys have one of the best D-backs in the league, Mr. Gardner.
And a future Hall of Famer, Mr. Rodgers.
Yep.
Rodgers!
I think-
double check.
Did you get the jersey yet?
No. I need to.
Need to get an 8 jersey?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about how awesome your senior trip was?
Really? That's what we're doing?
I want to hear about it.
Well, instead of Disney World, we went to Newport, Rhode Island on a stinky bus. And then we went through museums for like 4 hours and then hopped back on the bus and went home. Why? Why do you ask?
I had a similar experience on mine.
But
okay, that's not true. I didn't have a similar.
didn't you get hurt?
Well, I got hurt. Yeah, so first off, we were all meeting in the gymnasium for them to go through our bags. And right before the senior trip, I drove down to Delaware with John, and we had literally a laundry list of people who needed cartons who weren't 18 yet. And so they weren't 18, they weren't allowed to have cigarettes in their bag. So John and me both had like 5 cartons of cigarettes each in our bag. Mr. Siebold's like, you trying to get cancer on vacation? I was like, I know what I'm doing. And then as we're leaving the going down the steps, I sprained my ankle. And when we got on the bus, I was in horrible pain. And then we got into the airport, I was in horrible pain. And then all of a sudden, we got booted from our plane. The plane was overfilled. And me, John, and Pat had to go with Siebold on a separate flight where the entire school was Defford High School. So we didn't even fly, and it said Hooters on the side of the plane.
What?
So we didn't even fly. But I finally went to the ER in Disney World with Mr. Borden, our principal, and we sat there all night for them to tell me I had to be in a wheelchair all week. And I talked to our good friend Taylor, and who happens to have this lovely picture of me
Oh my God.
in a wheelchair. I think even smoking a cigarette in the wheelchair. Because I would roll around with Yep, I had a cigarette in my hand. Taylor is one of my good friends. Chris knows her also.
Yeah.
This picture from a prom one night.
JD.
I look thrilled to be there. My eyes are completely closed.
You look like you're on the struggle bus, sir.
I was sober. It was at a whatchamacallit.
What does that mean?
Oh wait, here we go. Hey.
Hey, sorry, this time I was in the shower, but I saw my phone ring on my watch.
Oh, isn't that funny?
Chris said, "Let's test Jessica and call."
I looked at my watch. I was like, while I was in the shower, I was like, of course, they're probably on the podcast. They're probably making fun of me for not answering my phone.
I did in detail. I was pretending to be you. I was like, oh, it's just JD. Toss this on the couch.
Stop! I don't do that.
See,
I really would have answered that time.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I believe you. But
I don't know if I believe you, but
so yeah, it was nothing important. Chris just wanted to see if you would answer.
And you proved me right. Thanks, Jess.
That's my fault for finding the 1 minute to spare to hop in the shower while she was sleeping. My fault.
Yeah, it is your fault.
Yeah.
Next time.
Gaslight Chris, do it more.
It is your fault. You're right.
Gaslighting you, Chris.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it means that.
I still don't know what it means. Thanks, Jess.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
What does gaslight mean?
Gaslight means you're in an argument and you start accusing the other person of like doing something. But, hold on, I'll pull it because I can't think of it.
Yeah, don't use it then if you can't use it properly.
It's a form of manipulation in which the abuser attempts to sow self-doubt and confusion in their victims' minds.
Jesus Christ, JD.
You asked me for the definition. Where did we like to go to get burgers when we were hungover in North Carolina?
Backyard Burger.
Well, no, what was it called? The main one where it was only a drive-through.
Oh my God. Hold on, JD. What was it called?
Cookout Burger.
Cookout Burger.
Well, some engineering mind got black marker or black tape and did this. Cookout Burger.
That's so funny.
Some astute gentleman.
JD, all I know is when we woke up hungover on Saturday mornings, we would look at each other and be like, Cookout. And we would always go there.
Yep.
You could get like 8 cheeseburgers and like 2 large fries for like $14.
Yeah. That's where we really liked going because there was no shame going inside. Everybody was outside. It was like our In-N-Out.
Except when JD and I would go there, I would have this big elaborate order. JD would have a big elaborate order. And I would say no drink. So JD would order this huge order and be like this. 1 Coke.
You did that to me multiple times.
I would say like 4 cheeseburgers, 2 chicken sandwiches, large fry, and then plus your order, and then all you order would be like you would order 2 drinks, JD.
I know what I had to do in order to survive.
In order to survive?
It was life and death out there in those streets in Durham.
Remember when
If you're winning, you're losing.
Remember when you almost got hit by that car running that red light?
You mean when you almost got hit by that car when you ran that red light?
You told me to go.
Sir, I did not.
You said go.
You're the driver with the wheel. You're just gonna listen to some drunk person in the car?
I wasn't. You weren't drunk.
I'm sure I was.
It was like 2 a.m. coming home from what's it called?
Yeah, so I sound pretty drunk.
No, JD, you weren't. Oh my God, what was our grocery store down there?
If you were driving, I must have been drunk. Let's just say that.
What was our grocery store down there?
Not Lion. Not. What's the Lion one?
Not that one.
But we would go there though.
Harris
Teeter.
No, JD, you know what we would do. Whoever had the better parking spot, the other person drove.
Yeah, but if I was drunk, then that would supersede that. You would just drive my car.
I would drive my car.
We were driving your car when you almost killed us in that car accident.
I did run that red light by accident because you said, let's go.
I did not say let's go.
You might not have, but
I definitely didn't. You're making it sound like
I felt rushed. I felt rushed. I honestly thought it was green.
I don't think that's going to hold up in court.
It was yellow, actually. Those people ran the red light.
I don't think that's going to hold up in court.
It was yellow.
I'm pretty sure it was yellow, officer. You might want to check back your tape because I'm almost sure. I'm not all the way sure, but I'm pretty sure it was kind of yellow. It was at the end of being yellow. You have no defense?
No.
Defense doesn't hold any water.
My cousin Vinny.
Got it quoted sometimes.
It's a great film.
It is. You know she won an Oscar for that?
Yeah, I did.
It's like one of the only times they gave an Oscar award to like an actress where it was a comedy.
No.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Titanic's not a comedy, sir.
You don't laugh once at Titanic?
You think Titanic's a comedy?
No.
Okay, what do you got next for me? Schindler's List?
No. Jesus, JD.
Passion of the Christ?
All I'm saying is Rose had room on that friggin' door.
That doesn't make it a comedy.
Rose had room.
She's like, ha ha ha, Jack. Ha ha ha. I have room, but not you. Ha ha ha, Jack.
JD, yes or no? Did Rose have room on that door?
I think if he would have got on there, it would have capsized, and they both.
No. She wasn't even trying to move over. She was spread eagle on that thing.
Spread eagle. Not like she was holding the lunch tables together.
Yes, she was. She was doing this.
She was over like this.
Grow up, Rose. Grow up.
She was Superman.
She had room.
I don't think she did.
Yes, she did, Judy. He could have hopped her on the other side, even that thing out. Or he got on first. Or he got on first, and then her.
Then they would have capsized.
No, they wouldn't have, JD. There was plenty of room. That was a big-ass door. They had plenty of room.
They didn't make big
They had plenty of room. JD, they had plenty of room. You see the thickness of that door? You're telling me 130-pound Leo couldn't hop on that door?
He was like 150 soaking wet, not 130.
Okay, 150. He was in the ocean. Okay, he could have fit on that door. Together, those two weighed 300 pounds.
That door's not 300.
JD, that was a big-ass door.
That's like saying that the door is going to hold us. I'll tell you what, Chris. We hop on that door is going down fast.
JD, but it's split up differently.
No.
But it's split up differently. She goes to one side, he goes to the other. They survived. She didn't give him a chance. She went like this. Nope, not working. Bullshit.
She did, like shove him on your action.
She basically did.
Like she took his head and then she dunked it under.
She basically did, GD.
Go ha 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 ha.
You're telling me he couldn't have hopped on the one side? You're telling me he couldn't have hopped on one side? That's what you're telling me?
I think it would have capsized.
No, they would have survived.
No, they wouldn't have.
Jitty, they would have survived.
It would have capsized. You just proved that a 300-pound man.
No, Jitty. Yeah, we would have tipped it over because there would be one person in the middle. It would have been a little Willy Wonka. If she went on one side, he went on the other, that shit would have been evened out. It would have been fine.
I don't know if you've looked at either of us lately, but we're not laying across it gracefully.
Jitty, that's what I'm saying. They can hop right on there. Like, easy.
No.
They survive.
I'll put it in a poll in somewhere if Jack or her had room to survive.
Put this, ready? Did Rose, yes or no, have enough room on that door?
That's the question. That's what we want. That's what we need to know.
She did.
She did not.
Give Jess a call back. Bring her back in.
She's not going to answer.
Oh my God, that would be so legendary. If she didn't answer, I'd love that.
Don't lead the witness either.
I won't.
She doesn't answer. Oh my God.
I pray.
Hey, we did need to call you this time.
Jessica.
You need to call me?
No,
Jessica.
You know what I mean. We needed to call you.
I have a question.
Can you hear Chris?
You need
Jessica.
What?
All I'm going to ask you from the Titanic, did Rose have enough room on that door?
That's the question that you need to call me?
Did Rose have enough room on the door?
If she had enough room, he would have been on it.
No. I think she chose not to have him on the door.
Chris.
Why would she choose not to have him?
This is bullshit. She had plenty of room.
See, Chris.
When's the last time you watched a movie, Chris?
What?
When was the last time you watched a movie?
Last week with Courtney.
Last week you watched Titanic, you're telling me last
The
week?
whole thing. The whole thing.
Is that why it's so fresh in your mind and you're that upset?
Yeah.
You're going to be honest and be honest with yourself. They both would have capsized it and died.
No, JD. No. You're wrong. We're asking the fans out there. Was
Fine.
Rose a bitch? Yeah.
What? That's we can't start it with that. Because then
she had room on that door. She had room.
I don't know. I'm glad you agree with me, Jess.
Yeah, I'm on JD's side.
Team Jack and Rose.
Bullshit.
Love you.
Team Jack and Rose.
Bullshit.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Your sister said love you and you ignored her.
Love you, Jess.
No, she's already hung up.
She'll watch the show.
She listens more than she watches. But if you are listening and you haven't seen the funny pictures I posted, just come to the episode around like 20 minutes in and you'll see the pictures of me in a wheelchair.
Jesus, JD.
The picture that I posted that was funny from me.
And if you are listening, vote in. Did Rose have enough room?
I'm going to do the vote on my Instagram story.
She had enough room, JD.
We're going to find out when we're going to hit the Instagram shortly and find out whether or not.
Call Courtney.
What?
Call Mom. Get Trace on the line. JD, I'm right here. Did you see that door? It's a big ass door. It was definitely into. Hey, Mom.
Hi, am I on this again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mom, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, you've seen Titanic, right?
Yes.
Do you think that she had room on the door for Jack to get up there? Or do you think Rose
She chose not to.
had enough room and chose not to have Jack up there?
I think. Oh my word! I have to think about this.
Yeah.
There probably was room for him to get up on it, but.
Thank you, Mom.
She said, but.
But he probably thought but if you got to win it, maybe sink it down, and neither one of them will survive. So
That's exactly what I said.
No, Mom, he had enough room.
The weight
his weight.
would have. They both would
He
have
weighed
died.
$150, Mom.
And Chris said he weighed $150. I said, Chris, you put two of them together, and you think you and I get on that and we're gonna survive? He said, no.
Judy, the measure,
Not when you're soaking wet.
Yeah. Not when you're freezing and wet. Everything's starting to freeze. You're getting heavier.
he made it on there.
Plus, if you would, yeah. The movie.
We already had Jessica say the same thing too, Mom. So this is just Chris trying to find someone on his side.
Someone will be on my side.
It's okay. Love you.
Love you.
Horse shit.
Your mom said love you, dude, and you ignored her.
Love you, Mom.
I already hung up.
I have like a delay.
Yeah, so I don't know about this whole theory on Jack and
Courtney. Court. Did Rose have enough room on that door? Court? What? Okay, she's right here. Did Rose have enough room on that door?
Of course she did.
Boom! Thanks, sweetheart.
She wasn't that fat.
Jack weighed about $150 soaking wet. Couldn't have hopped up there. Thank
all right,
you.
You got to call your wife. I get to call mine.
Yeah, get Mikey on the line. Come on, Mikey. Come on. Mind melt.
She might not answer me.
It's awkward.
Hey, are you busy? Mikey?
Please leave your message.
Mikey? Can I call you real quick?
Hello.
Hey, you're on
Hi,
speaker.
Mikey. Mikey.
Yes.
We have a question.
I have a question.
Okay.
In the movie Titanic, did Rose have enough room on that door?
She did.
Yes, Mikey. Thank you.
There was room on that door.
There was room on that door, JD.
Well, Jessica and Mom said otherwise, and right now, so it's 3-3. All right, I love
Mikey,
you.
wasn't there so much? There was so much room.
But
So there's 3-3.
There was so much room, JD. So much room on that door.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have that argument when I get downstairs.
JD, there's so much room.
No, there wasn't.
How wasn't there?
How were they going to logistically do it?
Okay, you know how the door goes toward is like a rectangle.
Yes.
Okay, it's like this. Okay, Jack, Rose.
You think they're
Gripping
just sitting?
No, they're just gripping up on the side, just like how Rose was sitting, and they're on both ends. That thing's evened out.
This is a seesaw?
No, Jenny, it's even. Even Steven. They survive.
I don't know about that.
Your own wife said there was room.
She's drunk.
Why don't you tell the crowd that
She actually hasn't had a drink in almost 4.5 years.
I know. So I sent a picture of my daughter into our family group.
Here we go.
It was of her eyes. And I said, JD, can you just admit that she has the best color eyes in the whole family?
I think she has the best color eyes for anybody that's a woman in the family.
And her own uncle said no. I do.
I didn't
She's two, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't flat out say no. I just said I have prettier.
Sir, you're comparing your eyes to a 2-year-old's eyes.
No, you're comparing my eyes with a 2-year-old's eyes. None of this has been me saying, "Oh, Bria, haha, look at these better eyes." That doesn't happen. What happens?
But you can't admit that she has better eyes than you.
You get all, I'm Mr. Father, so I get to say that my daughter's the greatest at she's the greatest poop the other day, too.
Did it, yes or no? Yes or no, did Mikey, also your wife, say that she had better eyes than you?
She's just drunk.
Ah! Why are you so afraid to admit it?
3.5 years. That's how long it's been. 3.5 years. Still a long time without a drink.
Are you upset, though?
No, I'm not upset. I'm indignant as a consumer. I forget what's that from?
What are you more upset about? Okay.
Friends. That's what it's from.
Yeah, that show sucks. What are you more upset about? Okay. Mikey saying Bria had blue eyes, better eyes than you, or Mikey agreeing with me about Jack and Rose?
Jack and Rose. We'll talk it out later. She'll change her mind.
No, Judy, it's already on national TV.
This is national TV broadcast on ABC.
Well, Judy, once it hits YouTube.
I guess it is national TV. And if people watch us in other countries, then we're international TV.
Oh.
Hear that, Christiana?
Christiana, start watching.
She might even watch, honestly. I forget. Yeah. I know she watched my other one.
Maybe Christiana will vote into this one. Hashtag her.
Hashtag her? I don't think you know how hashtags work, sir.
I don't know how any of that works.
I know, because you never reshare our shit.
I don't know how to, JD.
I'm oversharing Karen. And I'm always the one posting stuff. And
I don't know how to.
I can teach you.
I can teach you. But I have to charge.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to do it then. If that's what it takes.
All I'm saying, Judy, is there was enough room. There was.
If you're a Spotify listener, I should be able to add a poll right to the Spotify link. So if you're listening on Spotify, if you go into the description,
Judy, I didn't even type anything in. I did. I said, was there enough room? And then the first thing pops up for Jack. In the first test, Cameron disproves the fan theory. While there was enough room for Jack, it was a raft.
It was a door.
Jack could have survived.
Hmm?
Jack could have survived. Judy, in an interview with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, they said to Brad Pitt, they asked I forget what they asked, but Brad Pitt said you could have survived. To Leo, and Leo's like, I don't want to bring this up right now, like trying to be like sombering, and he could have survived. JD could have.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'll do my research. I'll post some polls. I definitely confirmed that crab place didn't have crab cakes again.
Did you go back there?
I mean, go back there.
Oh, you went there just that day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after we recorded the first, like episode 24, I went there that night.
I don't know how that was possible. That's a damn shame. What?
I asked them about it. They said, you the one that called earlier? And I said, no, that wasn't me. I wanted to build a little buzz around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they had somebody ask at the table. They had a couple callers.
Really?
No, I'm saying that's them talking. like we got to do something about this crab situation because
Oh,
people
so
are
you
going
started
crazy.
a little trend up there
Little
about
trend.
crab cakes.
And now I'm gonna start seeing crab cakes pop up, and they won't have a phone call. I should have left them my phone number. To
Are
call
you
me
hashtag
crab
trending?
cakes. I'm sorry. Am I what now?
Hashtag trending?
Hashtag trending.
Yeah, are you?
I mean, I've used hashtag trending before.
I don't even know what that means.
It means people that look at trending stuff will more likely find your video. That's why the For You pages, FOU, F4U
Yeah,
on
don't.
TikTok.
Don't.
You ever seen it? No?
No.
You're never on TikTok.
I'm on TikTok, but I watch people cut lawns and
Yeah.
fillet fish.
And they say For You, hashtag For You.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they do that.
What do you watch on your TikTok?
Mine are mostly comedians doing like funny bits.
I watch people cook.
And I see a lot of people that are in recovery. There's a decent amount of people in my TikTok that also are in recovery too.
I watch food critics and stuff.
Food critics?
Yeah.
That's even a lane?
Yeah.
Like
Don't
that-
go down it.
Not good?
It's so good.
Why? Because they show you the foods they're trying?
Yeah.
Dangerous?
Yeah.
Have you eaten anything because you saw on TikTok?
Courtney's made things that we find on TikTok all the time.
Really?
Food talk.
Food talk.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, food talk?
That's the side.
I'll have to take a look for it.
Courtney she made a bunch of meals from there.
That's awesome. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that. I mean, I guess there's a lane for everybody on TikTok.
Yeah, and I like food, so.
And I don't.
What?
I don't like as many foods.
No, because you're picky.
Yeah. I've gotten better, though.
I can't believe you're eating mayo like that.
I tried Chinese food by the time I was 21. Because I didn't have Chinese food before until I was 21.
I know what you're doing, and I'm not going to do it.
Do what? What am I doing?
Chitty, you had Chinese food before 21.
No, I didn't. And you're right. I think I was 20 and going on 21. I was going to be 21 that year, but I was 20 years old. So you're right. I was younger than 21. I was 20 going on 21.
We had Chinese food in Massachusetts, so you had Chinese food.
The first time I ate Chinese food was at a Chinese food place in Boston before I moved back to Jersey because my friends didn't want me to leave without trying a good Chinese food place. So I had Chinese the first time, I would say March of 2007 or February of 2007, right before I moved down to Jersey when I was 20.
What's your favorite Chinese, General says?
Yeah.
Is there any good Chinese places in Bloomsburg?
I mean, they're Chinese food places, you know.
There's not as good in New Jersey.
Nothing I'd write home about.
What about Good Friends is the best?
Yeah, and they're there speedy time. No, there's not a lot of Chinese food that I can think about that depend on. And I think they lost money to DoorDash because of delivery.
Yeah.
But most DoorDashes go into Chinese food restaurants too, though.
I can't wait until we finish this and it hits the polls.
Well, the Phillies are on soon, so we're gonna cut it short because the Phillies game's on 6:40.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So we got a big win tonight.
Yeah, we need to continue beating the Marlins.
Yeah, because they're ahead of us in the standings.
Not anymore. We're a half game.
Flipped. Yeah.
But I want to be like 3.5 games.
Yeah, I would like to be 2-3 games.
Yeah, me
ahead
too.
of them because we need wild card spots. We're not catching the Braves.
No.
It's an unattainable goal to even think about we're catching the Braves. So we have to be in the wild card spot. So we have to keep winning because there's a lot of good teams. The Dodgers, there's just so many teams that are trying to get to that last 3 spots.
San Diego.
San Diego is one of them.
Cincinnati,
Miami, Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of good teams.
Cincinnati are going back and forth.
I know, just like us and the Marlins.
Yeah.
So I agree. All right.
Been some great baseball on lately, though.
I know.
That's why there's been some great games lately.
I know.
So I love the MLB Network. It sucks that I can't watch the Phillies games, but it's still worth watching. Like I like the Reds now, but it's because I can watch them every night.
Yeah.
But all right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, I'll see you.
See ya.